Jinx crew, what did I tell you? They were gonna try and recruit him, right? Right. So you get this guy, and he happens to be the director. He happens to be the director, and he comes up and he does this whole like docile, like ajushi looking like tactic, and I know it's all BS because you crazy underground like illegal debt collectors look like that as well, and the gangsters like you think you look like an old businessman but you're evil. So Dan, how we already said, was going to be about his business. He wasn't going to betray Jae-kyung or the gym. And he was like, I have to get to work, so good day. But then guess what he pulled? The granny card. The granny card. He's like, oh, I heard there were some trials in America that we could take your granny and set her up over there so she doesn't have to, so you don't have to prepare for the worst, because it costs a lot in Korea. So what do you say? And I think it's the fact that he also said he had dirt on Jae-kyung. So he's like, is it going to be about your granny, or are you going to give us dirt on Jae-kyung? The decision is yours, because either way we're gonna like, you're effed. And they also offered him, like, before he did that whole like little threatening act, they did tell him, we want you to work for our gym, and we'll set you up with a car, and we'll put you in Gangnam so he could be wearing some real courtier for himself. And they said they were going to triple his pay. See, me, I would have left because I'm over Jae-kyung, but I wouldn't have sold Jae-kyung out. I just would have been about my business. But Dan still didn't want to deal with it because, you know, Dan is loyal to the bone like a dog. And then that's what happened. So Dan gets home and he's researching, and he's like, I need to tell him, like the loyal puppy that he is, he needs to tell Jae-kyung what's up and who talked to him. But Jae-kyung, who has let's see, a lack of emotional intelligence and a lack of communication skills, tells him, not now, I'm busy, and all he is doing is watching rematch highlights. You do that already. So Dan is like, he wouldn't even care if I left. Baby, leave. I would leave. They said they were gonna hook you up. They got three domestic cars, 3 foreign cars, pick one from each, leave, because Jae-kyung's gonna regret it. And now it's like Dan is gonna probably he's already losing Jae-kyung in his head, and he's already losing his granny, which is in all of our heads, because that's literally happening. I don't care if he doesn't have Jae-kyung anymore. The thing is, Jae-kyung is he will not communicate with Dan. This is gonna backfire in his face. And now Dan is once again stuck between a rock and a hard place. All Jae-kyung has to do is communicate with him. If you really don't want Dan there, why don't you fire him? Because you're starting to treat him like he's one of those little groupies like the ex you had in the first chapter. Fire Dan. Get rid of him. Kick him out. Since you don't want to be around him so much. But oh wait, he's good at his actual job. And you already told him how you felt. We all know how you felt. Grow up. Because he's giving you vital information about this battle, this match, and you don't want to hear any of it because you think he's saying so. Did you forget what his actual job was?
To look out for your ungrateful
He even
butt.
came over there talking about, oh, I want to give you a massage. You don't deserve a massage. You deserve a kick to the back.